and welcome to Nelson All Over Cards. Today we're doing a recorded Marvel Champions playthrough. We're doing a two-handed playthrough, which is something that I kind of really started to enjoy when I was doing like the learn to play videos where I was playing through the core box heroes with the core box villains using the pre-constructed decks, walking through that pretty methodically. But just like with that and kind of heroes, I've discovered that there's a lot to this game when it comes to multiple heroes being on this table at the same time. And really, it vastly expands the deck building aspects of the game. There are so many things that you need to do in solo. You have to handle everything on the table, and so you're not able to necessarily get all the really cool combos that maybe a multiplayer game could get. And so I want to be doing a little bit more of these. Now, two-handed plays take a little bit more of my brain space because there's a lot going on, and so that's why we're doing it pre-recorded and not a live video, because I am not smart enough to do that. And so what we're going to be doing is I'm hoping to kind of make some decks that just mesh and do some really cool things together. And I wanted to start out with kind of an X-Men team up. Now we're going to be taking the X-Men, we're taking Cyclops and Storm against the Hood. And the Hood, we are going to be doing the 6 of the modulars from Mojo, and then there's the Mojo Cinematic Universe, which is the custom Mojo environment that the Con of Heroes team put out for 2023, and so that's going to be our 7th. And so it's structured just like all the others, sci-fi, fantasy, all of that, and so that's what we're going to be doing. Now I'm going to talk through the deck because I think that's part of the, if not the most fun part of the game. And so let's talk about this. Now, these decks are meant to be run together. They play off of each other very, very well. Actually, ideally they play off of each other very, very well. But it's a Scott Summers, it's a leadership. We're running a significant number of allies. We've got all of these allies from across all aspects leaning into his kind of his whole shtick that he can include X-Men's from all aspects. We have these 8 plus our Phoenix to bring us 9 X-Men, and we're going to be playing off with that. Now we're going to be getting them out a little bit cheaper with Uncanny X-Men, as well as spamming To Me My X-Men, which we will be making sure that we can hit now that we have the X-Men instruction card. So we're going to be shuffling our X-Men back into our deck so that we have a greater likelihood of hitting them with the To Me My X-Men card. Then once we bring those out, we're going to be spamming their kind of uses with Command Team, because To Me My X-Men, they come back to our hand at the end of our turn, or I guess at the end of the phase, if we don't use them all. And so that's kind of the idea here. That's going to be comboing with Storm's deck, which is going to be Boot Camp, and kind of using Boot Camp and Thunderstorms to really pump up these attacks, and so that we can have Wolverine swinging for 3, 4, 5. We drop an attack training on him, 6, and so there's just a lot that's going on. Storm's going to be running kind of all the X-Men supports. We got Utopia, we've got X-Mansion, Danger Room, the X-Jet, we got Avengers Mansion in here, Moira, and so these are going to be placed under Storms. Actually, you know what? We're gonna run Utopia and Scott. I just made that switch right before, but I really do want that 4th ally slot for Scott. So Utopia is gonna be in here. Scott's running at 41. Storm's gonna be running at 40 cards then. We've got attack trainings to pump up attack. We got honorary X-Men. This is running in Storm's deck so that she can play it on Scott Summers, so that Scott can still get the Uncanny X-Men ability when he is in. Yeah, when he's in Alter Ego. So that's why that's in there. Mutant Education is going to be shuffling in mainly her thwarting cards. I think we're going to be doing a lot of thwarting with the heroes and letting the allies kind of manage damage. And then Resource Generators, and she's got some of her own allies. And then Team Strike is going to be a fun one, because Team Strike is going to allow us to exhaust any number of X-Men allies. Which actually, now that I'm thinking about it, does not work over here. Because you cannot pay the cost for somebody else. It's before the arrow. But anyways, we're running 2 boot camps. Storm can run it. It'll be fun. And so that's kind of Storm's deck. The rest of Cyclops' deck, we got Danger Room training so that the Danger Room can trigger whoever is in Alter Ego. The idea is to keep one of them in Alter Ego each turn so that we can have access to all those really cool upgrades, a couple of resources, and the generators. Yeah, alrighty. So this is what we are going to be doing. We're shuffle all of these up. We need to resolve all the setup for the hood. We are going to be playing on expert mode, and so the hood expert can snowball very quickly. This is the second time I'm recording this video because the first time I missed a pretty blatant rule, and so I decided, you know what, since these are pre-recorded, I can just re-record, make sure that I don't hit that rule. Mainly what I was missing is the Western environment increases the amount of damage that any character takes by 1 whenever they take damage, and I forgot about that also works with consequential, so that was very sad. And so and so I was like, you know what, that's too hard to rewind, let's just go for it. But the hood was snowballing. The hood snowballs very, very quickly. Okay, so we got Scott over here. Let's go ahead and get Storm typed in. We're going to have Storm go first, because if we can draw Boot Camp in that opening hand, we can get a utilization of Boot Camp turn 1, which is pretty nice. If not, then that's fine. So we'll go ahead and shuffle these up. I am hoping that we do not get Western for one of our first 2, but here we are. Western, I think, is very, very detrimental to this deck synergy. I think we would have a hard time with Western, especially taking additional consequentials. We may have to kind of flex into maybe running a more heavily on the To Me My X-Men and not as much as pumping up like Wolverine, but it's also kind of what we draw into. Okay, so let's do our setup here. So choose the 7 modular encounter sets and choose one of them randomly. I'm not going to look, I'm just going to shuffle and whatever's on top. We've got sitcom. So we'll take these, we'll shuffle them in. And then we also do the hood when revealed. Choose one set aside modular encounter set. Now that we have 6, we can roll a dice. 2, 4, yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is, of course it's Western. Of course it's Western. Okay, so we'll set those over there. We got Western, we'll shuffle these in. And then we'll do all of that. We will, making connection starts with 2 threat. We lose at 10. And when revealed, each player must resolve the Hood's Foul Play ability. The Hood's Foul Play ability states, we discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. Deal the first card discarded this way that does not belong to the Hood's encounter set to yourself as a face-down encounter card. We'll get all of this shuffled up. We'll probably start with Thunderstorm and leave Storm in Alter Ego turn 1. But we will also just kind of see what happens. Okay, so we're resolving Foul Play. So discard, okay, so it's going to be an Assault. And we'll discard Watch Me Play. Okay. Then Scott is going to discard Upper Hand, Hood, and the Hood. Okay, sweet. That's actually really nice. Storm is going to start with 6 cards. We got 2, 4, 6. Got Weather Goddess, Flash Freeze, Torrential Rain, Storm's Crown, Mutant Education, and a Death Focus. Okay, so we definitely want Storm's Crown up here. We want Death Focus. So right there, that's the majority of our cards. I guess we could play a Weather Goddess and leave Scott in Alter Ego. We may do that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and mulligan. Trying to think. Yeah, we'll mulligan these 3, which will bring us a Lightning Bolt. Ooh, a Strength. Nice. And a Expansion. Sweet. Alrighty. Okay, that's nice. Over here, Scott has got a Danger Room training, an Uncanny X-Men turn 1. That's beautiful. Tactical Brilliance, To Me My X-Men, Field Commander, and an X-Gene. We're going to be playing Uncanny. We're going to be playing X-Gene. We're going to mulligan the rest of these. Really, I don't need Field Commander. We got Helicarrier, Colossus, Utopia, and a priority target. Unfortunately, a lot of the building cards that we need. Uh, okay. Well, there you are. There you are. It is Storm's turn first, so let's go ahead and see what she's... Actually, we have to resolve her setup, so we need to... We can switch into Clear Skies, switch out of Clear Skies. I want to end the turn in... probably... Blizzard? Probably end the turn in Blizzard. Also, a really cool combo is Blizzard and Practice Defense to kind of get a lot of minus attacks. That's pretty fun. Yeah, so let's end the turn in Blizzard. So we want to start in let's start in Thunderstorm. Okay. So Storm, she has the setup ability. She does not have any alter ego stuff going on, but okay, yeah. Alrighty. So she's gonna flip up to hero form. She is gonna use a strength to play a Storm's Crown. So she gets +1 thwart. Let me see if I can get one of those. And we can exhaust Storm's Crown to generate the printed resource on the weather. So currently it's lightning. We're going to use Storm's Crown to play a Depth Focus. We are going to use Storm's ability to swap into Clear Skies. So resolve the special, draw a card, which is a Weather Goddess. Nice. We will be able to use Lightning Bolt and Weather Goddess to play a X Mansion. I'm really enjoying this start right here. This is a pretty fun start, and we should be good there. We have Weather Goddess, which we can call on at the end of our turn of Scott. Okay, so we don't have any priority targets. Okay, what is this gonna look like for us? We definitely want to go Uncanny X-Men. And we probably want to drop Utopia. And so we do want to go search for a tactic upgrade, which is going to be Practice Defense. Oh wait, Storm over here is going to thwart. No, she's going to swing for 2 damage. Okay. It's a little sad how many things we're throwing away, but it's going to be worth it. Let's go ahead and drop a Uncanny X-Men. We will drop a Utopia. And Scott's going to stay down. So actually, instead of dealing the 2 damage, we're going to thwart the 2 with Storm. And we'll call on an action, I guess, over here for Weather Goddess to go ahead and swap into Blizzard. Each character gets -1 attack. We'll stand up. And Storm's going to draw up to 5. We got Attack Training, Mutant Education, Genius, Weather Goddess, and Team Strike. Okay. Scott's going to get 6. Phoenix is always fun to see. Ricochet Beam, Practice Defense, Beast is huge, Exploit Weakness, and a Command Team. Alrighty. Uncanny X-Men is so freaking good. Starting out, we're going to place 2 here. The Hood is going to attack us over here for 0+0, so no damage dealt. And then the Hood is going to scheme on Scott for 2+0 with an advance. Huge pulls for us. We're going to deal out encounter cards. Storm is going to get an Assault, which is going to go 0+3. Ow. That hurt. Shouldn't have been running my mouth. And then Shadows of the Past. Cool. Of course. That would have been sad if we didn't get Shadows turn 1. Oh, this is going to come in with Quick Strike and 3. Ouch. Quick Strike. When Knife Fight Treachery is revealed, give Callisto a tough status card. So she's going to come in with 3. Just swinging for 3. And we have 1 defense. It's probably not worth. We're just going to take it. Just going to take it to the face, and it's going to hurt. But here we are. And then this is a when defeated. The player who defeats this scheme searches the encounter deck and discard pile and set aside area for knife fight and reveals it. So this is going to come in with 4. Ow, that hurts. That hurts. Turn 1 shadows. Perfect. Scott is going to get claustrophobia, so we're going to give to Storm and flip. Jeez. Storm just got rolled on this turn. Okay, we're going to pass this over, and it's time for Scott to do some stuff. We are going to look, and we're going to go ahead and grab a... Oh, that's going to stink, because we're not going to be able to do the Blizzard. We're not going to be able to switch it out. Oof. That's too bad. Let's go ahead and find a... We're gonna actually do an exploit weakness here. Oh, actually, she -1 attack. So she only attacks for 2. So that's nice. We will go ahead and heal 1 from Storm using the X Mansion. We'll exhaust Storm to just get rid of claustrophobia. Remove that from the game. Just calling on actions here. Okay, so Scott is going to stand up. We are going to thwart 2. What is the knife fight trajectory? I need to look at that, because I don't remember. Switchblade. Choose an enemy with the highest attack and take damage equal to its attack. Deal damage to that enemy equal to your attack. Okay. Okay. So right now that would be 0 if we take it out with the hood. Okay. We thwarted 2 here. Let's go ahead and command team, exploit weakness, practice defense to play Beast. When Beast enters play, we get to go find a double, or I guess a resource card. Might as well be a double. Grab Genius, because it has Beast on him. We'll trigger Utopia to stand up Cyclops. We will use a Genius to play Phoenix. We get to go find a card from our discard pile. We're going to take priority target. And we are going to do something. We have to get rid of Callisto first before we take care of leader of the Morlocks, because I don't want to give them money. Go here. Yeah, that's probably fine. That's good. That's good. So we got priority target on Callisto. We will toss a ricochet beam to deal 3 damage here. 3. And then we will attack for 1 and 1, because everyone has -1 attack to kill. That's going to trigger priority target, which will draw 2 cards. 1, 2. To me, my X-Men, and a blindfold, which honestly, we may just play blindfold instead of to me, my X-Men, because that makes a lot of sense to me. So let's go ahead and... Oh, I need consequential. 1 and 1. Let's go ahead and spend 2 to play blindfold. After she enters play, we get to look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck. We're just going to look at them this way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Discard 1 of those and put the rest back in any order. So the first one is going to be a boost card, which blindfold will probably step in and take. And so before this, we're actually going to thwart this because we're about to shuffle. We're going to thwart that. We're going to go find Knife Fight Treachery. Reveal it. The player defeated this game searches for Knife Fight Treachery and reveals it. Choose an enemy with the highest attack. Take damage equal to its attack. Deal damage. So 0 and 0. Now blindfold's coming in and we're going to do our thing. Yeah. Ordering matters. 2, 4, 5. I'm going to do this because we're just going to deal them face up so we can remember. We get to discard one of these. So we got Gunslinger, who is a 1 boost. We got Gang Up, which is a 1 boost. We got Unbridled Ambition. When the villain phase begins, each player must resolve the hood's foul play ability. We got Surge. Or we got Exhaustion, which is not great. And we got Lost Visor. Okay. Lost Visor is not the end of the world, because we actually get Lost Visor. We can actually get it. That being said, I'm thinking of... I'm okay with these as boost cards. 1 and 1 is perfect. I'm thinking of getting rid of this Unbridled Ambition. It's going to surge into something... The Unbridled Ambition... Actually, you know what? Threat is not the end of the world. When the villain phase begins, we can take care of that. We're going to get rid of Exhaustion. So we're going to see Boost, Boost, Dealt, and be okay with that. Okay. So Blindfold is going to thwart 2 here. She'll take 1. And that's going to be Cyclops' turn. Storm over here has got... not a ton to do. Which is a little sad. I guess we could Mutant Education here to shuffle in a Lightning Bolt and a Torrential Rain. And then since X-Mansion is in play, we do get to draw a card. And hopefully we draw into something good. I'm going to draw into... Okay, Magic's not bad. Yeah, Magic's not bad at all. Okay, let's go ahead and flip the Storm. We're going to use a Genius and a Team Strike to play Magic. There are no minions in play, so Magic's not going to really be doing anything. We got her there. Let's go ahead and... I don't want to attack training any of them. So let's do... Honestly, what we're going to do is we're going to use our ability to switch over to Thunderstorm. Each character gets +1 attack. We're going to deal 2 damage to an enemy. Magic is going to attack for 3. So that's going to take us down to 27. She takes 1 consequential damage. We're going to use Weather Goddess to swap us back over to Blizzard. -1 attack is pretty good for us. We're both in hero form, which I'm fine with. We're both in hero form. That's fine. Especially with the Blizzard, and we know it's going to be 1 boost, and so we're each going to be taking 1 damage. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I'm happy with that. We got an attack training. We're going to toss that just so we can get some of the... I don't think I ever unexhausted Storm's Crown. So here we are, but... Unfortunately, I don't remember. But here we are. Okay, that's fine. We will unexhaust everything. Okay. We'll draw up. So Cyclops got X-Men Instruction, Priority Target, Full Blast, To Me My X-Men, and Strength. Okay. Storm has got Forge. Nice. Blast of Wind, Flash Freeze, the Garden, and the X-Jet. Sweet. So 2, 4, 5. Nice. Starting out, we're going to place 2 threat here. We are going to have the Hood attack for 0 + 1. We'll take the 1 damage. We're going to have the Hood attack for 0 + 1. We'll take the 1 damage. And we'll deal out encounter cards. Blindfold is a very good card. We're going to go Unbridled, which comes in with 6, 2, 4, 6, and then Lost Visor over here. I think that's still in my deck, actually. Yeah, there it is. So Cyclops cannot attack. Alter Ego action, we can exhaust Scott Summers and Ruby Quartz Visor and add Ruby Quartz Visor to your hand and remove Lost Visor from the game. I'm going to pass this over here and Storm's turn. I think we're going to be mainly focusing on thwarting and building right now. And so with that in mind, somebody needs to go down to Alter Ego. We got we have plenty of threat removal. Who wants to go? I think we'll take Cyclops down to Alter Ego just so we can get our visor back. And with our hand right now, we don't have a lot that we can pay for. We can shuffle back in some of our X-Men, which I don't think we actually have that many. Yeah, we don't have any. Oh, we have Colossus. I did not had a consequential on them, so we need to do that. So yeah, we're gonna flip down so Cyclops can get his visor out. So Storm will stay up. We'll use Storm's crown for 1. We'll go Blast of Wind and Flash Freeze to drop the X-Jet. The X-Jet will be used to play the Garden. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. The X-Jet will be used to play the Garden. That'll be fine. We'll hang on to Forge. Storm will thwart for 2 off of Unbridled Ambition. Magic will go ahead and attack for... How do we want to do that? I think we're going to have Blindfold block, so we're actually, before Magic attacks, we're going to switch over to Thunderstorm. We'll deal 2. Magic will attack for 3. And so he'll go down to 22. We got Forge in our hand. Over here to Cyclops. We do want... How interesting. We could to me my X-Men here. Yeah, why not, right? We probably will hit it. If not, we'll be very, very sad. It'll be fine. We're going to go ahead and thwart for 2 off of here. We will use a priority target to play to me my X-Men. We'll search the top 5 cards. There's Polaris, Tactical Brilliance, Command Team, X-Men Instruction, and Ricochet Beam. So Polaris gets to be dropped right in here. Trigger Utopia to stand. After she enters play, give an X-Men character a tough status card. We will give that to Storm. And then we shuffle the deck. Yep. We have a lot going on. We've got Blindfold, who will thwart for 2. We got Polaris, who will hit for 3. That's going to take us down to 19. She'll take a damage. We got Phoenix, who will hit for 3. This is gone. Ooh, actually, you know what? We're not. We're going to have Phoenix thwart and Beast thwart. Just so we leave that at 0, just so we feel a little bit more comfortable rolling down. We should be fine, but just in case. Everyone has +1 health, so we're good. Let's go ahead and flip down to Scott. We're going to exhaust to remove this and grab our visor. We'll use a strength to play the visor. Let's go X-Men Instruction. Why not, right? To shuffle Colossus back into our deck. And then we get to draw a card. Because X-Mansion is in play. We drew into Danger Room Training. Ooh, okay. Do we have someone that we care about Danger Room Training? I honestly don't know. +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 hit point. All of these are like when entering play abilities, so I guess every single X-Men that I have is a when entering play, so I don't necessarily know if I want to drop it on anybody. I guess it doesn't hurt. We'll drop it on Polaris. She has the most left. No, Polaris is coming back to my hand. I don't want to do that. We're going to drop it on, I guess, Magic. Okay. So we are good there. We got a lot going on, which is a really fun place to be. Let's go ahead and... Yep, we're good. So we'll stand up. We're going to have to kill Beast and Phoenix off soon to get them back in the reshuffle. Storm is going to draw... We got Forge. Do we want to keep Forge? I think we want to keep Forge. No, we don't. Draw 5. Moira. Mutant Education. Avengers Man... You all cannot see this. Avengers Mansion. Torrential Rain. And a Lightning Bolt. Man, I am looking for those boot camps. Got Scott Summers over here with a Wolverine. Nice. Energy. Beautiful. Danger Room Training. Excellent. Command Team. And a Tactical Brilliance. 2, 4, 5. And an X-Men Instruction. Polaris pops right back to my hand. Alrighty. Well, that's fun. Also, while we were down here, we're going to heal Scott for 1. Because any mutant can trigger that. Okay. Starting out, we're going to place 2 thread here. We're going to take a look. The Hood's going to take a look over here at Storm. We're going to have Blindfold block this one. So it's going to be 2 plus 2. Blindfold dies. Do I have an X-Men Instruction? I do. We're actually going to have Beast block that one. Because that's the smart thing to do. So Beast is going to block it. Because we can shuffle Beast back in. I guess we could do it anyway. Because we could have... Yeah. Because we can have them attack. And they're... Whatever. It doesn't matter. Looking over here, scheming for 2 plus... reveal this card. So the Hood's Pistol. So it's going to be... so a total of 3. 2. Then we have to spend a mental and a punch resource to discard the card. Okay? Deal out encounter cards. Got 1, 1. This one is a caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or support that we control. That's going to be the Garden. And Scott has got the Odd Couple. Reduce your ally limit by 2. Exhaust 2 characters you control. Shuffle an ally from your discard pile into your deck and discard this obligation. Okay, luckily we have Utopia in play. Wow. Gross. Okay. There you go. Okay. We'll pass this over here. We've got Scott hanging out. We are going to exhaust. Exhaust. Shuffle an ally from our discard pile back into our deck. Which is going to be Beast. And discard this obligation. Okay. We are going to have Phoenix, I guess, attack. Phoenix can attack for 3 or thwart for 2. Yeah, we'll just have her attack. Take him down to 16. That's going to knock Phoenix down. I thought I had an extra. I don't think I do. Okay. We will use X-Men Instruction to shuffle that. Then X Mansion is in play, so we will draw a card into Phoenix. Let's go. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and use Scott's constant training ability to go ahead and grab nothing. We got nothing. Oops. Okay. While Scott is down here, Scott's at full health. We don't need him to use X Mansion. We don't have anything else going on, so let's just flip up to Cyclops. We're going to use energy and tactical brilliance to play Wolverine. Utopia will trigger and ready Cyclops. We've got okay, so we can play Phoenix. Or actually, let's see if we can get rid of this card. We can get rid of that. Let's go. Okay, yeah, let's go X-Jet and Danger Room Training to get rid of the Hood's Pistol. And then we can use Polaris and Command Team to drop Phoenix. Or we're going to use Phoenix and Command Team to drop Polaris. No, we're going to go Phoenix and Polaris to drop Polaris and Command Team to drop Phoenix. We get to go find a Cyclops card, which we will go ahead and put a practice defense onto the Hood. We will use Ruby Quartz Visor to deal 3 damage. So that's going to take us down to 13. Wolverine will attack for 4, which will take us down to 9. Wolverine needs 2 consequentials. Phoenix will thwart for 2. And Cyclops will thwart for 2. Okay, that's going to be Cyclops' turn. Got practice defense over here. Storm is... Ooh, we got the lightning bolt. That's going to be hard not to play. Oh, geez. We definitely want to play Moira. Well, Avengers Mansion would be really nice to drop. Could we drop Avengers Mansion and Torrential Rain? I don't think we're trying. Yeah, we could. We actually could. Then in that case, we're actually going to leave 2. Phoenix is going to attack for 3 because we can actually play Avengers Mansion. So we're going to Storm's Crown, drop all these for the Mansion. We'll use Mansion to draw Storm a card, which is Storm's Cape. Ooh, that's really good. Let's go Death Focus, Storm's Cape to play Torrential Rain to remove 3 threat. Storm will go ahead and attack for 3, which will take us down to 3. Magic could attack, but that would push us over, and I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to do that quite yet, because his attack goes up, his scheme goes up. We choose another modular set. The foul play gets worse. I would rather sit here and go to... Let's go to Blizzard. I actually don't know how this interacts. I think it just reduces it to 0. It's not like a -2 total. And so Thunderstorm. Each character gains Retaliate 1. Don't think we want that. No, we definitely don't want that because then we'll push the Hood. Yeah, we'll drop into a Blizzard. We'll drop into a Blizzard. Just in case like a quick strike minion comes out or something. Let's go ahead and drop Storm down to Alter Ego. Mansion will heal her 1. Okay, we'll stand up. I think we're kind of at where we can just push. but we'll see. So Cyclops is in hero form. He's going to draw 2, 4, 5 cards. We got Pixie, X-Men Instruction, Dazzler, Beast, and Professor X. All of the X-Men. I found them. I found the X-Men. And Storm gets 6 cards. We got Torrential Rain, Angel, Energy, Lightning Bolt. That's going to help. Boot Camp 2, 4, 5, and 6. So if we can Lightning Bolt and Boot Camp, I think we're sitting really, really good. We're going to place 2 here. The Hood is going to attack with 0 plus a boost onto Cyclops. We will take it. Plus 2. So we'll take 2 damage. Also, if I'm not playing that correctly, please let me know, because I actually don't know what the interaction there is. Is this actually just like a -2 total? I don't think it is. I think it drops him down to a 0 and he can't go below a 0 attack. And that's the Grimm rule. And I don't really want to look it up right now. So here we are. And then the Hood's going to scheme on Storm for 2 plus 2 is 4. 2, 4. I'm going to deal out some cards. Cyclops got Assault. We'll take it again. It's going to be 0 plus 1. After this activation ends, resolve the Hood's foul play ability. So we'll take 1. Foul play, we'll discard. Okay, so the game of cards gets dealt to us. Draw 5 cards. Choose and discard 5 cards from your hand. For each printed resource type discarded this way, discard an upgrade or support you control. Oh, gross. So draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3. And I believe I continue to draw because it's not a cost. But I do get dealt another encounter card. This is what I was talking about. The Hood can just go crazy with the encounter cards. 2, 3. Okay, so we want to discard a lot of the same. We have to discard 5. So, okay, we can discard 5. And we discard 1. We'll discard Ruby Quartz Visor, sadly. But, yeah. Yep. Gross. Okay. Then the Hood's Mantle. The Hood gains Retaliate 1 and Study. And then as a hero action, spend 1 of each resource to discard the card. Storm's card is Family Matters. Treats the printed text box of each support you control as if it were blank. Alter Ego action, exhaust your identity and each support you control to discard this card. That's sad. Now I pass this over here. We'll exhaust to discard Family Matters. Practice defense is also gone. Oh, nope, I need this hand. I need to, yeah, I mean, I need to kill, or we have to push, but we have to get rid of the Hood's Mantle. We have to get rid of the Hood's Mantle. So let's go ahead and flip up to hero form. We're going to swap to Thunderstorm. Lightning. No, I need a physical. What's my physical? Hurricane. Each character gets Retaliate 1. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. We could go Clear Skies, which we will probably do. We'll go Clear Skies. So everyone gets Retaliate. We'll draw a card. A Blast of Wind. Oh, there's a physical right there. Perfect. We will toss a mental, physical, or I guess lightning to get rid of the mantle. So he loses the Retaliate. We're going to go Torrential Rain and Energy to play a boot camp onto Cyclops. And unfortunately, that's kind of all we can do. It's a pretty tough turn. We'll have Magic push. We're going to have Magic go ahead and attack. She has 3 attacks, so we're going to go ahead and push the Hood into stage 2. When revealed, choose one set aside modular set at random and shuffle it into the encounter deck. So let's find our randomizers. I kind of hope we get the Con of Heroes one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So close. Fantasy. We will take our fantasy cards. Oh my goodness. These have some minions in them. Shuffle them in. And he comes in with 18, so 36 total health. See if I have enough counters for this. So there's 10, 20. That's one of the things that I realized is I actually don't have a ton of these damage tokens. What do we do? Okay, so 36. A lightning bolt and angel, just not enough to do anything. I will, instead of angel, I'm gonna have used angel instead of torrential rain, and then we're gonna use death focus, lightning bolt, and torrential rain to remove 3 threat from this scheme. That makes me feel better. Okay. Now it is Cyclops' turn. Wolverine's gonna heal a damage. And we're going to have Blindfold go ahead and thwart for 2 here, which is going to kill Blindfold. Let's have Wolverine attack for 3, 4. He'll take 2. Oops. Down to 32. Yeah. Yeah. We'll go ahead and attack for 3. So that's going to take us, take us down to 29. Everyone has Stalwart, so we can't play Professor X. So instead, let's go ahead and I'm going to use Professor X, Tactical Brilliance, and Helicarrier to play Beast. I guess, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Beast, we will use Utopia to ready Phoenix. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And then we'll go get a resource, which is going to be a double. Let's go ahead and find... Let's take the lightning. Then we will use the double to play Colossus. He enters play with a tough card. We're just going to use that. So 3, 4 damage here. So that's going to take us down to 25. Knocks the tough off. Beast is going to hit for 3. Takes us down to 22. We need damage on Beast. I guess Cyclops can hit for 2. No, hit for 1. Phoenix can hit for 3. So we'll take that down to 19. That will... No, that doesn't kill Phoenix. Sweet. Phoenix is still alive. Because of Danger Room training. Or from Uncanny X-Men. I guess we will flip down to Scott. We're going to search for practice defense and throw it onto the hood. -1 attack for everybody. And Scott will... Scott's not going to heal. Scott's going to attack for 1. It's going to be sad. Actually, I guess Scott will thwart. I'm mad about that. That had to be the decision, but it's fine. Okay, so that's going to be everyone's turn. So let's go ahead and stand everybody up. Okay. We are good. We are good. Storm is going to draw 5. We got 2, 4, 5. We got, oh, hey, there's Danger Room. Cool. And then Scott is going to draw 6. We got 2, 4, 6. Okay. And we're going to place 2 here. The hood is going to look at Storm and attack for 1 because of the practice defense. 1 plus put this card into play. So this is fetch quest. That's a very sad utilization of the tough status card. That comes in with 12. We're probably going to ignore the fetch quest because I think we are within striking distance here. Oh, we definitely are. We have so much damage on hand. I have so much cash on hand. I have to weigh it on a scale. And then he's going to be scheming for 3 plus 1 is 4 total. Deal out encounter cards. We got 1 and 1. We've got Dragon, Retaliate 1, and Toughness. We'll probably ignore that. And Switchblade, attached to the minion with the highest printed attack. It gets +2 attack. Sweet. And Piercing. So the Dragon has a Switchblade. I repeat, this is not a drill. This is not a drill. The Dragon has a Switchblade. It is 5 attack. We are going to ignore it for the rest of our lives. Practice defense goes away. That is honestly terrifying. And we'll pass this over to Scott, which is good. Alrighty, let's go ahead and find an exploit weakness. We'll pull that out. We'll go ahead and use a Danger Room training to play exploit weakness on the hood. So increase the amount of damage the attacked enemy takes from each attack by 1. We will go ahead and flip up to Cyclops. We will go ahead and use a Optic Blast ability. So that deals 4. We've got a Phoenix for... Actually, we're going to call on an action over here because this will be fun. To Thunderstorm. We'll deal 2 damage, taking us down to 12. Then Wolverine should have healed. We've got... Now I'm just being silly because we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We have a To Me My X-Men, which is 23. We could have played a command team. We had a lot of damage. It was fun, but that was kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to kind of build some decks that synergize really well together. And we know Cyclops is really strong in aggression. We know Storm is really strong in aggression. So if we can combine those 2 strengths and see what we can do, we can get some crazy shenanigans like this. And so that was fun. I really enjoyed this. I thought that, playing the two-handed, just building the decks for two-handed and seeing how they can mesh was one of my favorite things I've done in a long time with Marvel Champions. And so I've had a ton of fun with this. And so hopefully you all enjoyed it as well. I'm sure I made a mistake. I'm going to be continuously learning the two-handed kind of gameplays, which there's a lot going on. There's a lot to maintain. And so I apologize if I missed something, but if I did, please let me know in the comments. I really, really do appreciate that because that helps me catch it more next time. But yeah, I guess like if there is anybody that you want to see played or played against, let me know, because I'm kind of just approaching this as more of a open gameplay rather than a I need to do this, and this, right? The live streams, I'm kind of going through that hero spotlight journey. I'm playing each one of them in all the different aspects. And with this two-handed gameplay, I just want to have fun with it. And so yeah, so just let me know if you have anything that you want to see. I want to try and get a couple of different iterations of heroes, some champions, some Avengers, all of that good stuff. But let me know what you want to see. It'd be cool to hear from the community on what you all want to see. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. I think. I feel like I missed something huge. I'm like, oh, bummer. But anyways, I appreciate you all. Hope you have a fantastic night, and I will talk to you later. See ya.